and welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we're playing more of the new stuff. We just got Age of Apocalypse. We're going to dive in and play a little bit more of Magic and Bishop today, kind of against some of the older heroes, kind of putting them through the rotation, through the gambit, I guess pun intended, through the gambit of kind of the stress test villains, Claw being one of those, maybe Juggernaut. We'll see. We'll see. It's all up in the air. Hey, Heiser Owl, how's it going? Heiser, I just threw a at the board game ranch that I went to back in Missouri. They have a private disc golf course, and it was freaking phenomenal. It was amazing. It was so nice. Good morning. Good morning. He's alive. I am alive. I am alive. Hey, how's it going running? Good morning. Jester, bummed I missed your first Bishop play. What'd you think? I liked him a lot. I liked Bishop a lot. I've played him twice now. I played kind of a modified precon in leadership, leaning into sidekick, and then I played a taunt deck. I think this first one, what we're going to be trying is the toe-to-toe type build, initiating those attacks in the hero phase and seeing what we can do with that. I'm excited. Do I recommend the Gamers Ranch? 100%. 100%. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. There was 2,200 games, I think it was. Pool tables, ping pong tables, pinball machines, disc golf, kayaks if it's warm enough or if you're brave enough, depending on the time of the year. It was giant Lego sets. Oh my gosh. It was awesome. Hey, from Australia. Finally get to make it to another stream. Welcome. How you doing, Flynn? Welcome. Top 2 games from the ranch, Brant. Top 2 games. So there were a lot of games that we played. I think so the event was held and hosted by Inside Up Games, Eagle Griffin Games, and Queen Games. They had a couple of newer games, and so I think from Queen, Dabawala is a game coming out, which is like an incredible like set collection polynomio type game with a little bit of a market system for scoring. Phenomenal. Be on the lookout for that one. That one was really fun. And then I played Terminus for the first time from Inside Up, which is like a pretty heavy rondel route building game. That was pretty sweet. I really enjoyed Terminus as well. Remember the name? So it's just called the Gamers Ranch. It's a private course if you are staying at the Gamers Ranch. I just got from Emporia, Kansas, playing all the Jones courses and others. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I bet. Oh, my body hurts just thinking about that. Are you going to add you'll pay for that for? Yes. Yeah, you'll pay for that. And counterattack. Maybe not I'll probably add you'll pay for that. Hey, Catastrophic, how's it going? Connor was there. Yeah, Connor was there. He's Connor's full of energy. Did you play Perch? Your friend designed that one. That's awesome. I did not get to play Perch. But that's really cool. It's going good. We didn't know how to say it before, but the short version of my name is Runboy. But if you want to call me Running, I got no problem with that. Alrighty, sounds good. Were you at the Gamers Ranch the same weekend Derek from Wise Wizard was there? Yes, I was. Yeah. So Derek was there, Danny was there, David was there from Man vs. Meeple. It was Inside Up, Queen and Eagle Griffin. Kavre was there. Board Game Garden was there. Alex from Board Game Co. was there. I'm trying to think. Blue Peg, Pink Peg was there. They were there with Inside Up. It was a good group. There's about 18 of us, I think. So it was a really good group. So we both know Aaron from Capstone and Derek. Yeah, it's a pretty small world. It is kind of fun. But yeah. I need to go visit Aaron. Here soon. I feel like I haven't been to the Capstone Game Store in like a couple weeks, and I need my Capstone Games fix. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. I'm happy to say that I survived all the tornadoes. That was exciting. It was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That being said, it was not good. it was pretty rough. Our backyard pretty much turned into a waterfall. We have a pretty big hill back there, turned into a waterfall. It was intense. There was a lot of rain, a lot of wind, no tornadoes, no damage, which was nice, but it was crazy. I met Alex and Meg at Origins last year. I walked around with them for a bit, and they seem like they are great people. Yeah, I've done a lot more collaboration with Meg than I have Alex, but I met Alex a couple years ago, and they're just great. They're just wonderful people. I think we may my next Arkham campaign maybe with Meg. We'll see. We'll see. I have to go set up for tomorrow, but I'll check. Oh my goodness, yes, Brant, the Age of Apocalypse event starts tomorrow over at the portal. Best of luck, Brant. That's gonna be awesome. I am so excited to hear that goes. I'm very sad I won't be able to be there. Nelson 1, Tornado 0. Let's go. Earth Twister. Are you the tornado? Earth Twister? Hey, how's it going? Oh my goodness, yes. That is pretty funny that we're talking about tornadoes and then Earth Twister pops into the chat. Ah, it's back. What is the Gamers Ranch again? I heard you say that. I don't really know what it is. I've been describing it as the absolute best Airbnb for board gamers. So it's not technically an Airbnb, but you can go rent it out, and it sleeps I think up to like 25, but it has pretty much all the amenities that you would ever need for board games. It has 2,200 games, like a game library that you can use. It has just a lot of other activities, full kitchen. It has just a lot of stuff going on. And so it's effectively just like the best Airbnb ever. Cyclops Aggression? You like him with beefing up his allies. Ooh. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, it is awesome, Catastrophic. It is awesome. We're gonna play Claw. We're gonna play Claw. With Bishop's Precon. So I think there's a little bit of yeah. So I think there's a toe-to-toe type build. I think including in that counterattack, because we have all the healing from our energy absorption ability over here on our hero side. Now, we do have to exhaust our uniform, so we do have to be a little careful with our health. But I'm thinking Claw with that, and then adding in gold balls, adding in the digging deeps, which trigger off of energy absorption regardless. But if we have gold balls and we're discarding cards, I feel like that works. And then we're gonna just kind of run. We could run some stun. We could run some stun in there just to kind of slow down, because we'll be taking hopefully 2 attacks each round. We could run White Fox, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on, but let's just get to building. Now, with Bishop, we're always going to be running to run our doubles. Okay, pulling random cards from my double pack. Haha, look at that. So we got our 3 doubles, because he's all about running off of resource cards. So we got 3 doubles. The other cards that, and I was lazy and did not put all my stuff away, but we've got White Fox, wherever White Fox is. I think probably Professor X as well. White Fox, whenever you discard White Fox from the top of your deck, you get to put her into play, and so we're going to be doing that. We got Lockjaw, the good old boy. Lockjaw, the bestest boy. Whenever you can basically play Lockjaw from your discard pile, and one of the things that Lucas really wants to lean into is having outlets for his resources. He has a couple of them with the stored energy. Is that what it's called? Supercharged. With Supercharged in his deck, but more sinks the better, which includes Machine Man. And we've got Marrow. I don't know if we need to run Marrow this time, but we are going to grab Superpower Training just because that uniform is so critical to get out. We've got gold balls here. We got Triage. Triage actually may work pretty well. Let's grab Triage. Sunfire is always a good ally. Sweet. Now, let's run into the toe-to-toe stuff. Has anybody... Oh, you know what? We're also going to run No Quarter. No Quarter works really well. Has anyone played the new Heroes in all of the aspects yet? And if so, what's your favorite aspect with them? I want to get the new power of aggression. I don't want any of that old power of aggression energy. I want the new power of aggression. Clobber, now I'm mad. There we go. Power of aggression. Load up those resource slots. Play bishop in all four. Okay, sweet. Which one? How did you like him? How did you like him in all four? I do also want to play bishop in a leadership build, not focused on psychic, but focused on like make the calls, recursion, playing cards from your discard pile, card draw, that kind of thing. Because I feel like you can just kind of have so much money, and leadership, if you have a lot of money, leadership typically goes well for you. So I feel like that could be kind of fun. I'm gonna grab no quarter. Let's grab digging deep. I do think that a symbiote suit could work. Aggression is your favorite with hand cannons. Alrighty, thematic and faster than most heroes. Interesting. And so, help me understand where the hand cannon. Like, what's the benefit of the hand cannon with Bishop? Oh, because supercharged. Because you add to his basic attack. That makes a lot of sense. That's cool. That's really cool. Huh. Hand cannon supercharged. Yeah. That's slick. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Nice. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, because you can take out the minions. Let's just grab one hand cannon. Then toe to toe. You can do 21 damage overkill. It's a hand cannon. You need more? That's fair. That's fair. I should. I don't know what I was thinking. 2 toe to toes, 3 toe to toes. Then we've got counterattack. Probably 2 counterattacks, I'm thinking. Or would you run 3 counterattacks? I haven't run counterattack in a hot second either. So much so that it's in the back half of the seas. Probably 2. I'm thinking 2. Have you tried Danger Room with him? I have not tried Danger Room with him. I have not. That's interesting. I feel like that could also be a fun leadership type build. Huh. No, I haven't. Have you? Have you? And then we said you'll pay for that. I'm wondering if we don't necessarily need you'll pay for that, which is removing threat once you take damage. I think it's a good card. I'm wondering if we don't need that much threat removal. If we'll be fine with threat. Hello, how's it going? Good morning. You can flip down, grab an ally, then proc Danger Room. Oh, good call. Yeah, because they're temporal allies, and on your response after you change to this form, you can pull a temporal ally. That's slick. That's cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 4 cards left, which I want it to be digging deep. But classic Nelson put digging deep somewhere, and now I can't find him. I just sorted all the cards like into piles that made sense in my head. Oh shoot, there they are. Okay, found them. We got 2 digging deeps. Do we go a third digging deep? And the real reason that we're doing this is gold balls, right? Gold balls and no quarter, I should say. We could hone technique, but not really leaning into that too much. I do want more red cards because no quarter only grabs the red cards, and so I think red cards is where we want to go. Glad to see you're going to play Bishop in Aggression. I'm pretty interested in how he is in that Asterisk. Do you have 2 aggressive energies? I do not have 2 aggressive energies. I do have the no quarters. That's probably worth it. I think the aggressive energies are worth it. Yeah, good call, Jester. I'm just going to thumb through my aggression cards, just see if I missed anything. You could... I feel like with the supercharged hand cannon stuff, there's probably a fairly good minion summoning build as well. Not necessarily what we're running this round. Either that or 1 per deck villain damage resource card. Yeah, Audacity. Yeah, I like aggressive energy so much more than Audacity. Nothing really jumping out to me. What's the new red card? Not now I'm mad. It's the one that's effectively Battle Fury, but it's better. Blood Rage. After you defeat an enemy with a basic attack, exhaust Blood Rage, take 1 damage, draw a card. I'm gonna grab that. Who do you think is the most underrated hero in the game? You think it's Gambit? Ooh, that's a good question. Underrated hero in the game. Probably She-Hulk, honestly. I think She-Hulk gets so much... She-Hulk or Thor, just from the fact that they get so much flack, and they've just gotten so much better with newer cards. That's probably my go-to. I don't know how many allies you have, but maybe you can include magic to remove minions. Don't remember if Claw have any elite or no. So I don't know, and we're running Savage Lands just because that sounds fun. I think that is a nice build with using magic to remove minions. The only like hesitation I have there is that a lot of the deck is built off of defeating minions, and so for shuffling those minions back into the deck, that kind of turns off our no quarters and that kind of stuff. War Machine, the only War Machine fan in existence, but She-Hulk is up there as well. X-23 is so strong, I don't get it. Yeah. I think Nebula is underrated as well. I feel like Nebula just requires such a... It's a high skill curve to master Nebula, and I think that a lot of people don't necessarily... are not able to see necessarily her potential, especially in true solo. I think that she's going to shine in a multiplayer game. Alrighty, so Lucas versus Claw. We are going to run the Savage Lands. This is one of the new our modular sets. We've got set up. The villain gains Retaliate 1. The other thing that Bishop probably likes is a Symbiote suit, but we ran that last time. On a special, we discard the top 3 cards of your deck, and we're going to try it without using the house rule that we talked about last stream, where we basically give Claw the ability that Dark Beast has, that after you attack, you trigger the special, because there are cards in here that trigger that special. So we'll see. We'll see. I've missed the Minion Slayer part. Yeah, so we got like hand cannon and overkill stuff. So what's your favorite aspect for Bishop? So far protection. But I've only played protection and leadership, and so I don't feel like I can really comment on the other two. I don't know if I'm going to like justice too much. But I think this aggression build is going to be a lot of fun. But I really enjoy taunt with Bishop, where we're able to initiate attacks, draw cards, and then Bishop has money to pay for pretty much anything and everything that he wants to in life, which is pretty nice. But I am pretty excited for this. Turn Bishop's strength into turn it into like just more damage with aggression. Alrighty. So when revealed, I have to do all the setups. Defense Network and Immortal Claw. So search the encounter deck. for the Defense Network side scheme and reveal it. Shuffling and counter deck. The Defense Network comes in with 3 threats, and it's a hinder, or it's a crisis icon, meaning that we cannot remove threat from the main. And then on Claw Stage 2, searching and counter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Claw and reveal it. The Immortal Claw comes in with 3, and it gives Claw plus 10 hit points, taking him up to 28. I've seen D20 play Dark Beast 4 times, and every time he got Genosis. Nice, nice. Haven't been able to play since it's gonna get AOA before next evolution when I'm home next month. Oh, okay. You're getting AOA before next evolution? Or like just that's your purchasing order, not necessarily that's just what's available. I played against Expert Ultron yesterday with Magic, and that was not Frontline Space Specialist is mandatory on Bishop. That's interesting. I do like that. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's how we'll run him and Justice, is kind of lean into all the side schemes and stuff. That comes in with 3 threat as well. There's so many setup things. And we flip here. When revealed, discard cards until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play with the first player. Ooh, Pterosaur. When revealed, revolve the special ability on the settings environment. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3 cards. And we have a Pterosaur. So that's a pretty nasty start for Claw. Yeah, purchase order, got everything up to next evolution, but working overseas. If I had to call any villain my nemesis, it'd be Claw. I've only beat his difficult set. Default setup once. Claw's mean. Claw is mean. Plus 4 HP, draw a card when an enemy attacks you. Too perfect. Yeah, it's really good. Making my first attempt at expert now. Oh, exciting. Got a good foothold into the game. I can win standard more than lose. Nice. Nice. What leadership deck? To me, my X-Men with lots of allies or side. It was a modified precon, so it was the sidekick type build. Oh, it doesn't get revealed. Good call. Good call. I guess I didn't look at my cards. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, so we got Digging Deep, White Fox, Command Authority, Toe-to-Toe, Blood Rage, and Hand Cannon. We're going to keep Blood Rage. I think we're going to mulligan everything else, though. Really mulliganing hard for the uniform. Or anything else. Gold Balls. Bishop's Uniform. Let's go. Give me a double. I don't want to draw my Digging Deeps. And Supercharged. Alrighty. Also played Wasp for the first time the other day, and she's probably my pick for underrated. That's a good pick for underrated. I think Wasp is a great pick for underrated. Claw always gets meaner with new modulars. Villain that always gets new life. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and flip up to the Bishop. We are going to energy. You know what? So I need to get the uniform down. I think I get uniform down and Blood Rage down. And then Supercharge down. I think that's probably the play. And just get a setup for better stuff. We could also drop Supercharge. No, I do want Blood Rage. So far, who do I like more, Bishop or Magic? Probably Magic. I really enjoy like the sequencing of everything, and so Magic has a lot of that. Magic also kind of hurts my brain a little bit, and so that's always kind of exciting. But he just so much pressure. He really does. It's insane. It's insane how much pressure he puts on you. Alrighty, we're gonna go Digging Deep energy conversion for the Bishop's uniform. So after we resolve the energy absorption, we can exhaust Bishop's uniform to heal 1 damage for each resource card in our hand. We're going to play Supercharge, which is a sync, and then we're going to use Gold Ball to play Blood Rage. We will go ahead and punch the Pterosaur for 2. And we'll stand up. We got X, Malcolm, Strength, Sunfire, No Quarter. Let's go! No quarter is going to be nice. Sweet. We're going to add 2 threat to the main. Claw is going to attack us for 1+2 boost cards. We're going to take it right to the face. We got Weapons Runner, which gets put engaged with us. That's 1 total. 3 total. Energy Absorption. Discard 1, 2, 3. Where are my resource cards? And then we have 1 strength. I think I'm going to wait to trigger it off of the Pterosaur attack. Greetings from Germany. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I've seen you play Magic, and just with that modified precon, she seems really great and fun to play. Same thing with Bishop. Pretty hype. Yeah. I will say that Bishop is more surprising. I think Bishop shocked me. I'm enjoying Bishop a lot more than I thought I would. Would Psychic Vivian as Vision be the most tryhard deck? Maybe. Either that or Captain Marvel. I'm really excited. Next week we're gonna dive into some old hero, new tricks decks. I'm really excited to try like Captain Marvel Sidekick. Pterosaur is gonna hit us for 3. We're gonna take it. We're gonna energy absorption 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now we're gonna uniform for healing 3. Sick. How'd the weather end up for you in the Natty? We survived. It was nasty. I will say that it was pretty nasty, but we survived. Thank you. Spider-Man with Black Cat using Psychic card. That's also a really fun one that I'm excited to try. We'll take 1 from the Weapons Runner. Our encounter card is a Sonic Converter. After a Claw attacks and damages the character, stun that character. As a hero action, we can spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. But guess what? We do have a Sunfire in our hand, which means that we can just not do that. I built a Quicksilver deck Psychic on Scarlet Witch. Oh, that's a cool one. I think Bishop is more straightforward, but he's good at what he does. Yeah. That Quicksilver ready from side to side is so nice. That's sick, actually. Yeah. His kit is pretty basic. I think his kit is really straightforward in what it does, but it enables a lot of like creative deck building. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go aggressive energy to play for no quarter. When we do this, we're dealing 6 damage because the hero interrupt, whenever you play an attack event, it deals 1 additional damage. We're dealing 6 damage to the Pterosaur. For every excess point of damage, which is 4 in this case, we're discarding the top card of our deck and adding each aggression card to our hand. So we got 1, no, 2, no, 3, 4. I think Psychic might be the best card in the game. Not the strongest, but the most fun. Yeah. Glad to hear. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Every few months, I need to play Scarlet Woman or Spider Woman. Play a lot of leadership pool. Oh, that's a fun one. Top design hero for sure. 100%. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use Bishop to attack Weapons Runner. We're going to exhaust Blood Rage, take a damage, and draw into Machine Man. Alrighty. That felt good. Let's use a Power of Aggression to play Sunfire. We're going to respond by using Malcolm to get rid of the Sonic Converter. Bishop has been a big surprise for me. I have liked his playstyle way more than I thought I would. Same, yeah. Just take all the damage and use all the resource cards to strike back. Like you said, simple concept, but always feels good when it happens. 100%. Also, someone, I don't remember who brought up, you could steal someone else's ally with make the call and make it your Psychic. Yeah. There's a 2-player game or 2-handed game that I'm wanting to try using that concept. Seems pretty fun. Let's use counter attack and strength to play the Professor X. We're going to confuse Claw. X is going to take out the defense network. Now I could flip down and go grab our stored energy. Actually, have I grabbed it? Yeah, stored energy to play Machine Man. But I would rather get the block out of X, I think. So we're going to have Sunfire go ahead and thwart one off of the Immortal Claw. And we'll keep Machine Man around. I'm low-key hyped for Jubilee. Jubilee seems fun. Jubilee seems like a lot of fun. I also like that Bishop's uniform as an item, and so Shopping Spree is going to help getting that uniform. And so that'll be nice. What's up, Nelson? Who's this Claw nerd? Some villain that's about to get dunked on. That's who. Am I going to play the campaign? Yes, I'm going to start the campaign on Monday. Have we had a hero that becomes a villain during the game? I think Bishop would be a cool idea, kind of like Deadpool, since he's legit trying to kill Hope Summers against Cable. So like, we have like Nebula. Is that kind of the route that you're going for? Or are you thinking more like Bishop's hero card would be the villain during the game? I don't think so. I don't think we have any mechanic like that. We have ways that allies can get stolen with like Enchantress mod and everything, but I don't think we have anything that is doing what you're wanting or thinking that it would do. We do have energy conversion, and I straight up may not block with X and use energy conversion instead. Let's see, do we have any toe-to-toes that we could draw? Yeah, 1, 2. We do have a toe-to-toe that we could draw. So if we do draw a toe-to-toe, but I'm not drawing any cards. Hey! Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good name. I think Villain Theory and Nelson both mentioned make the call for other players' psychic shenanigans. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Never played campaign mode. I do prefer to play the scenarios as well, more so than the campaign. But I will always play the campaign like once. Loki would be that character, or we make it or Magneto. You know what? We're just gonna block with X and not think about it too much. Yeah, we're gonna block with X. Claw's gonna hit us for 1. After this activation, oh, I didn't even think about standard 3 with the boost effects that come out with Pursued by the Past and Claw doing 2 boost cards. That could be nasty. So 1, if this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. Actually does not take out X, which is, I think, really funny. It deals 1 damage to Professor X. So X is hanging around. I usually don't like hanging onto cards, but I'm always hanging on to Energy Conversion. Such a great card. It is a really good card. Running the Accuser could technically be a hero in the future. Oh, true. I feel like that would cause some riots in the Champions world. Rhino hero win. We got Village under attack. 2 hinder 1. When defeated, each player resolves the special ability on the setting environment. It comes in with a crisis icon. The X has to get discarded. Hilarious that he survived that. Let's go ahead and... Crisis icon is really annoying, actually. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to use Sunfire to thwart 1 here. I want to discard cards because honestly that could get White Fox. Wait, White Fox is already gone, right? Yeah, White Fox is already gone. It could get us a Digging Deep. Bishop's going to thwart 2 here. We're going to trigger the When Defeated, which is discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Sad. But the Crisis is gone. We'll use a Genius to play Machine Man. And we're going to Machine Man, pumping him with 3 resources to clear the main. I'm going to flip down to Lucas Bishop. And we're going to response to get a rifle. We'll stand up. We're at 7 health. We're feeling pretty good. There's an energy. Stored energy. Now we're hitting all of them. Concussive Blast. Toe-to-toe. Let's go. Toe-to-toe is really excellent to draw at this point because we're getting... He's not attacking, and so Bishop's Uniform will be ready, and we get to ready it again before his next attack. After watching these AOA videos the last days, I want to buy the box so hard, but I want... also want to buy an engagement ring for my girlfriend. I think I have to set priorities. Well, congratulations. That's an exciting time. Nice. Alrighty. I'm going to add Tooth right here. Claw is confused. Then we've got a Giant Ape Guard. When defeated, the player defeated Giant Ape resolves the special ability on the setting environment. Giant Ape. Alrighty. So Luke is here. I'm going to flip up to Bishop. Do we have a Digging Deep still left in the deck? Got 1. We do have a Digging Deep left in the deck. And so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use Concussive Blast to play toe-to-toe on the Giant Ape. Choose an enemy, that enemy attacks you. We're going to take 2 damage. We're going to discard 2 cards. We got 1. Oh, I never put the 3rd Digging Deep. Oops. That's really funny, actually. That's really funny. Regardless, we're still going to use Bishop's Uniform to heal 2. And then Giant Ape is dead. We have to then discard... That's really funny. Do you think Bishop's best aspect is leadership, or is he versatile? He's pretty versatile. I think probably leadership. I think buy your girl the ring and they get her to buy the box easy. Stonks. That's the way to go. All wedding presents could be the last missing pieces of the Marvel Champions collection. I like that. I like it. I like Bishop and Justice. Very strong. Okay, so what's the Justice build? Like, where are you going with Justice? You can get a ring later. Box now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're discarding the top 3 cards. I can't believe I forgot to put the last Digging Deep in there. That's pretty funny, honestly. If you're copying the deck build, I would put another Digging Deep. So we're discarding top 3 cards. We got 1, 2, 3 from Savage Lands. All right. Well, that really kind of messes, because I was going to be like, then I was going to use Counterattack and Digging Deep to play Rifle, then Rifle. Bah humbug. Okay, let's just use Stored Energy to play Rifle. We'll use the Rifle to attack Claw for 1. First Blood, let's go. With ranged, so we don't have to deal with that. Let's use Energy to play Counterattack. Bishop's going to go ahead and take out the Immortal Claw. Take him down to 17. You can store the ring in the campaign box when we start playing right inside the box. Nice. Nice. I like that. And Machine Man's just going to hang out. We're going to stand up. I can't believe I didn't put that Digging Deep in there. We got Stored Energy. Professor X. Toe-to-toe. Counterattack. Nice. Aggressive Energy. I like it. This is gone. I'm going to add 1. Claw's going to attack us. We'll take it right to the face. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll discard 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to use our uniform to heal 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, that's so cool. That's really freaking cool. That's fun. That's really fun. We're gonna counterattack and deal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have retaliate 1, so we're gonna take 1. That does sound like a cool way to propose. One way or another for card draw, supports and skilled investigator, heroic intuition to boost thwart, then good justice allies and some basic allies. I like it. That sounds cool. Yeah. One way or another is pretty sick. We got 2 encounter cards. We got an armor guard with toughness. Stupid. Drawing near. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter here for each printed resource icon on that card. As an alter ego action, we can discard an identity-specific card from your hand to discard this card. Okay. I think the best thing to do here is to use Machine Man to knock the tough. We can just rifle. I don't want to rifle the armored guard. We're at 5. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go... No, I want to confuse Bishop. Never mind. I probably should have run Utopia in this deck. Blood Rage. I guess I want to get my hand cannon. Hand cannon would be really nice. I want to do it where she gets her... When she gets her job promotion next month. That's awesome. So I guess I should not do it. But that's awesome. It's an exciting time. Job promotion. Nice. You know what? I'm not going to use Machine Man to do that. I'm just going to use Bishop's basic. We'll rifle, take out the armored guard. Stored energy, digging deep. It's going to play Professor X, which is going to confuse. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to use... Hold on. Rewind. We're going to have Machine Man attack with a... stored energy to take out the armored guard. Then we're going to rifle for 1, 2, 3 to claw. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to use stored energy, digging deep to play X. Okay, sweet. I'm happy with that. Chad plays games. I commented on a previous video, but I love all your videos. Oh, thank you. I'm running out of room for the card games I have now. Could you do a video how you store all your card games and keep them organized? I have to organize my card games before I do that video. Yeah. I did one on how I store champions. I need to clean my room before I do that video. That sounds fun though. I think I did like the studio tour on how I stream, but I think how I store all the games, which like it's literally just a bedroom. Poorly. Yeah. Don't forget Blood Rage from killing the guard. I didn't use a basic attack to kill the guard. So Blood Rage is only after you defeat an enemy with a basic attack. And so Bishop didn't use his basic attack. Hey, Trapit, how's it going? There's a clear spot on the floor table. Something goes there. That's my sorting. 100%. The camera angles are very aggressive in what they crop out. It's not any attack. It's only basic attacks, which... It's a nice to have. Don't forget, you can always flip down and pull one of those stored energies back to your hand. Good call. Very good call. Yeah. It's pretty slick how that works. I probably discard an identity specific card. I'm going to take this. I'm okay with more counters there. X thwarted there. Let's use toe-to-toe to play counterattack. and we'll stand up. I have Marvel, Lord of the Rings, Lorcana, and Star Wars Unlimited, which I love, by the way. Nice. During the storm on whenever it was, all resource cards. During the storm on Tuesday, I was just hanging out in the basement just to be safe. All the resource cards. And I did I organized all my Star Wars cards. I used the BCW plastic boxes for sorting champions. They're pricey, but really worth it. Are you talking about like the hard shell plastic? And superpower training. Part of me wants to take the attack, but also part of me is very scared that he would just wipe me out, right? Two boost cards take me out. Oh, this is after my turn begins. So I think that would have been aggressive energy. So we'll place one here. And toe-to-toe. All right. We're gonna take the hit with X, hopefully getting a weapons runner. Hit Bishop's Nemesis 3 times. Ugh. I got so mad at Apocalypse last night, lost 9 HP. Oh geez, ow. The big blue ones. Okay, so you do like those. I was thinking about switching to those at some point. Pocket full of resources. Alrighty, let's go one here. Claw's going to attack. We're gonna toss the old man in a wheelchair in front of it. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have been fine. That's gonna be enough for X to bite the dust. And then we've got Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you. This attack deals damage. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. You feeling lucky? Let's block here. So he's attacking us for effectively 0 plus 1, 2. Alrighty, so we take 2 damage. We're going to discard White Fox, which goes into play, and a Power of Aggression comes into our hand. And then we're going to heal for 4 because we have 4 in our hand. So it's effectively heal 2. Do it. They also have plastic sleeves to showcase the back of cards to show what's in the box. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That's really cool. Hi, Nelson. Love the content. What's your opinion? Thank you. What's your opinion on an extra character card that makes other heroes a bit stronger to catch up to newer ones? Hulkbuster for Iron Man gives him stats. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. I think, they've kind of said that they're not really going to go back and redesign, but what I like and what they have done before is like trait locked cards or like health locked cards. So like limitless stamina really helped Hulk, right? And stuff like that. I would prefer it to be like for gamma traded heroes or something like that rather than specific fixes to one hero. But I guess it's kind of the same thing. Aggression Bishop using Digging Deep, wheelchair, toss the old man in a wheelchair in front of it. I love the Star Wars deck boxes that showcase the leader on the outside. Oh yeah. By the same token, nice. Hey, Mastermind. That's good luck. Thank you. Nanotech. Oh, that'd be cool. Alrighty. We're going to discard the top card of our deck, gold balls, and get a counter here. So we're about to get our Nemesis minion, which is annoying. We're at 7 health. Do we go toe-to-toe here? Toss White Fox in front of it. No, toe-to-toe and take the hit with Bishop. We could take the hit with Bishop. And hopefully just get more resource cards, which would then power up the rifle. Probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Let's just rifle for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have range. White Fox will hit for 1. I love how the game prints new cards that revitalizes old heroes. Can't wait for Disguise. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Sure thing like Energy Barrier will come out eventually and break open new builds. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think Star Wars would be a good beginner TCG? I think so. My gripes with TCGs comes with how certain cards that are super rare and cost a lot are the most powerful, and I don't play that. How bad is it in Star Wars Unlimited? Not as bad as a lot of other, I don't think. I would say my favorite way to play Unlimited are the limited formats. My favorite way to play Star Wars Unlimited is actually limited. Oh, juice up the supercharge, 100%. Yeah. Um, where it doesn't matter, right? You go and you're drafting. You buy 3 packs and you draft cards, or you buy 6 packs and you just build a deck. And so it kind of gets around the need to hunt down that chase card and figure it out and do all that kind of stuff. And so that's my favorite way to play. And it's just much, I think it's just a lot better to it's a lot better way to play the game. And it's a lot cheaper way to play the game because you're spending $15 rather than, $15 on a card. That being said, the more expensive cards in Unlimited are not that expensive, and you absolutely can run decks, and like there are decks out there that are highly competitive for under $50. I want to get into the TCG and competitive board games, but also a shy guy and it's intimidating to go my LGS and play. I get that. I feel you there. I will say that I think it's a really welcoming community. I have like all of the uh events that I've been to, people have been very welcoming, very open, very just great. I think limited until they have more sets will probably be the most fun. Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna toss 4 to charge up the supercharged. How am I liking Bishop so far? I am really liking Bishop. I'm really enjoying Bishop. We're gonna throw superpower training out there. I don't actually think I'm gonna use it, but it's a get it out of the deck. And let's flip down to alter ego. We're going to take a temporal card. We don't have temporal cards outside of his kit, right? I think I asked that already. Just grab Sword Energy. Oh, you know what? Nah, it's fine. I forgot that Supercharge is not a hero action to add counters to it. It would be great to see a game that's awesome and see 2 to 5. That looks awesome and see 2 to 5 and not put it back. You get 1 counter for each icon. Double resource cards are 2 counters. Yeah, so I discarded Digging Deep, Genius, and Power Regression. So the 4 there. We're going to hang on to toe to toe. Let's stand up. Oh, I forgot I had counterattack. I probably should have procced counterattack. Here we are. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're discarding this. That's why I wanted to do that. Get rid of drawing near. I thought you had 2. Oh, I may have. I may have already spent it on something. Toe to toe. Sunfire. Triage. Triage. I forgot about Triage. Malcolm. Energy conversion. And a no quarter. Add 1 here. We're going to be confused. And we're going to draw into Nowhere Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then if it has any counters on it, discard. Luckily, it doesn't have any counters on it anymore. So we're going to pull out Bishop's Nemesis. Trevor Fitzroy. Quick Strike. Joke's on you. After it attacks and defeats an ally, if Portal Through Time is in play, place 2 threat on it. Portal Through Time. When a temporal card is revealed, it gains Surge. That's not great. I love I do. I think Standard 3 is amazing. I heard Lorcana is doing something like that. Yeah, they're doing a co-op version in the next set. Yeah. I love the new Power of Aggression art. I do too. I like the fact that they're reprinting cards with new art. I think that's fun. Hey, Bard, how's it going? The Nemesis and King scenario is fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because he comes out. That's cool. Yeah. Alrighty. It is our turn. It is. We don't have any resource cards, but we do have a toe-to-toe. So we can take a hit. Actually, we can just take a... We can take out Trevor Fitzroy with that. We're at 7 health. We're at 7 health. We're gonna be a nerd and count some cards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got Power of Aggressions. We got both of our Sword Energies. We got Genius. Do we have Strength in here? We don't. Strength is in our deck. And we have Aggressive Energy. Both Power of Aggressions are in there. 1 Aggressive Energy. We don't have like any resource cards in. Oh, but we have Energy Conversion. So we can get all the resource cards back. Let's go! Heck yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm really enjoying Bishop. My binders don't know what to do with the new art cards, but I do love them. His side scheme gives temporal card surge and King having temporal card. Oh, gross. Gross. I love it. What do you think about Bishop? Good or bad? I think he's a lot of fun. I'm having actually a lot of fun with him in aggression. Alrighty. We have 4. We're going to be healing a lot here soon, so we don't need to deal with that. So let's go ahead and flip up to Bishop. We're going to use Sunfire to play toe-to-toe on Trevor Fitzroy. So choose an enemy. They attack you. We're going to play an Energy Conversion. When an enemy attacks, shuffle each resource card from our discard pile into our deck. Which is like all of them. This is wild. You cannot take more than 3 damage from this attack. Which he's attacking us for 3, so it doesn't really matter. But so he's going to hit us for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to discard, of course, not a... Stop that. Okay, we get 1. That was lame. That was lame. I guess we will uniform here. Then Trevor Fitzroy dies. Can't believe we only got 1. What kind of shuffling was that, right? We heal 1. I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that. We will rifle Claw for 1. Down to 3. Yo, good morning, everyone. I'm super excited because my birthday was on Sunday, so I actually got to play new Marvel Champions content upon release for once. Nice! Hey, welcome, No Feed. How you doing? Anti-Yugi. That was dumb. That was really, really dumb. Let's go ahead and use Triage. So after Triage enters play, heal 2 damage from an X-Men character. That means that Claw very, very, very unlikely will take us out in 1 hit. We will go Bishop to thwart 2 off of Portal Through Time. And then Triage and White Fox will take out the last little bit on Portal Through Time because nobody likes Surge. I'm going to toss those cards. We're going to stand up. Need the damage here. Hey, look at that. And I bet you this is going to be 5 resource cards. 3, 4. Of course, the 1 card you don't want to play from your hand. Well, to be honest, I've been kind of depressed because I can't seem to get a job. I'm sorry. Marvel Champions is helping with the depressed part, not getting a job part. Yeah. Well, best of luck. Best of luck for more jobs, or for a job. My grandfather's deck only has pathetic cards. Alrighty, let's go 1 here. Claw's going to attack us. We're going to take it right to the face. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. After the activation resolves, put 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. So 3 total. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to heal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is 12. And actually, I need to deal the damage first. So I was at 7. I took 3. I went to 4. So I'm going to be at 10. I need to actually just do the damage first. Alrighty. Encounter card. Give me Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. Then, if it has any pursuit counters on it, the villain's going to scheme. The villain's going to scheme for 2 plus 3. That's going to be enough to pop our Underground Distribution. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. And engage with the first player. Eventually, I'm going to have used counterattack and dealt the 3 damage to Claw here, because that's how you play the game. I forgot about that. So he comes in with toughness. He schemes for even more, but the note that we lose the game. Alrighty. I want my hand cannon. I probably should have run 2 hand cannons. The only non-resource card you got was basically a resource, right? How am I liking Standard 3? I'm loving it. I really like Standard 3. I think it does pretty much replace Standard 1 for me. Bishop makes counterattack good. It's good. He's good. Yeah. This is so funny. Like, I have 2, 4, 6. I have a 6 rifle. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to Machine Man with a energy to deal 3 damage to the ape. Knock Machine Man out. We're going to use Bishop to basic attack the giant ape. We resolve the special, so we're going to discard 1, 2, 3. We get Digging Deep back into our hand. We are going to exhaust Blood Rage, take a damage, and draw a card into a stored energy. Jeez. Well, I guess that's fine. We're going to use Triage to knock off the Tough. And then we're going to Bishop's Rifle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which takes him down to 15. I'm actually going to have used... It doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to use stored energy to play Lockjaw. Lockjaw will hit Claw for 2. Lockjaw will take 3. So it's kind of interesting. I don't think I toss any of these cards. I'm not going to get to draw any cards, but we're looking at this right now, and we have a basic attack with supercharged to deal 10 damage. Bishop's Rifle deals 5. We have lethal if we don't draw cards. We don't need cards to have lethal here, so I don't think I toss any cards. That means I'm not getting an extra encounter card. I'm just going to stand up and try and survive. So not drawing cards. Get 1. Claw's going to attack us for 2 plus 2 boost cards. We're going to take it to the face. Put Weapons Runner into play, engaged with us. And then... Oh, but that's going to discard cards. That's fine. What I should have done... Yeah, because that's going to be the 3 cards. I should have blocked with Lockjaw. I didn't need the healing. I didn't need anything. And so discarding these 3 cards for the uniform is, like, good. But I'm also going to get another encounter card, which could be very, very bad. So, got 1, 2, hilarious. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to go up to full health. Salsa, thank you for the subscription. Just finished watching the Magic game. Sorry I haven't been here lately. No worries. How you doing? Welcome. You don't have to... I don't have to energy absorption. It's not a forced response. Good call. Good call. Thank you, Jester. We're just not going to do that. 1, 2, 3. Good call. And so I took 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Weapons Runner is going to hit me for 1, which I will energy absorption here. And then I will Bishop's Uniform for full. or 2, 4, 6, so 11. Bishop is the... Yeah, thank you. For whatever reason, I had it in my mind that was a forced, but it's not. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Bishop is the only time keeping an entire hand of resources is a good idea, right? Encounter card is Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you if this attack deals damage. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. We're going to block this one with Lockjaw. It's going to be 2 plus 3 plus 2. That's a lot of damage. Jeez, Lockjaw. Deal damage. And here we go. We're going to punch with a supercharge for 10. And then rifle for 2, 4, 6. So 16 damage right there. Woo! By the way, I bought and played Astral Knights Eternity. So much better than Aeon's End. Crazy good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't played Eternity yet, but I really enjoyed the core game of Astral Knights. So that's cool. That's awesome to hear. Let me know if you want to play one of these. I will. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Sick. Well, that was Bishop. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the aggression deck. I think so far that's probably been my favorite. I think I enjoyed that more than the protection. I never got hand cannon out, which was kind of funny, but I would probably run 2 copies of hand cannon. I would run a lock and load in this. I would run another copy of Digging Deep. This is another hero that I don't feel is totally required to try and minimize the cards in the deck just because you're discarding so many. So I think you could run like close to 50. Seeing Claw get owned is so satisfying. Yeah, right? Nelson is becoming an aggression player. No way. It's happening. It's working. It's working. Alrighty, so yeah, that was good. That was fun. Good stuff. Alrighty, so we're going to play a Magic game. I've played Magic in aggression and leadership. I may sneak in 2 Magic games here because I do want to play another leadership game against Magic. But I'm thinking that... Do we want to see Justice or Protection with Magic? Which ones are you feeling? I feel like both of them could be pretty fun. Protection's interesting. I guess I don't really know how I'd run Protection. You could run Always Ready. Protection makes a lot of sense with her. Alrighty. Protection? Alright, we'll do Protection. Alrighty, okay, let's do it. Let's go Protection. Because she uses energies and retaliate. Got it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, like a perfect defense. That's cool. Basic. Can Magic become Ariel? Use angel cards? I don't think so. I don't think she can. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think she can become Ariel. Alrighty, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a refill on my coffee, and we'll be back to play some Magic Protection. See you all very, very soon. We're back. We're back. I didn't clean up anything, but I just wanted to come back and talk to y'all. So I really like Jester's idea here to play a Mutant Protectors build. That sounds sick, actually. Mutant Protectors is the defense card where you can look at the top 5 cards, put a X-Men ally that is basically have them defend the attack. But because of Limbo, you can set that top card, and that gets pretty interesting. So I'm here. The hiccups all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm here for that. That sounds really fun. Coffee sounds fantastic right now. Coffee's always fantastic. My only Magic game so far was a Cosmo Voltron build, which was hilarious. I want to do that, actually. It's so funny. Cosmo. Honestly, like even not necessarily just like the fact that you can look at the top card, but Cosmo is really interesting, and I'm drawing parallels here from Lord of the Rings with Elrond Villia and Master Craftsman, which Master Craftsman allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and pull an attachment to your hand and shuffle your deck. What the unintended, or maybe it was intended, the non-direct benefit to that is that with Elrond, you're playing the top card of your deck for free, basically. And sometimes you have a top card on your deck that you don't want to play. Same with Magic, right? You don't necessarily want to use or play that top card. So if you have Cosmo, it allows you to cycle. It's very similar to the Invocation deck. And so we're running Cosmo. But I think like it's nice to have Cosmo as a, never taking consequential damage. We can Voltron him, but I think there's the other really nice benefit to having Cosmo here is you can cycle into a card that you really want. And I think that's probably like maybe even more so the better benefit of having Cosmo than the couple of damage he's going to be able to put out. But like if you really need to thwart, cycle and hope you get a mental resource and stuff like that. So, I'm so sorry. Also, what villain should we play? I don't want to play Claw again. We could go Juggernaut. I kind of want to go Juggernaut. Juggernaut sounds pretty fun. Also, kind of techs against the Mutant Protectors build a little bit, which I think will be kind of interesting. I think I've talked myself into Juggernaut. My strategy was to use Limbo and the Domino Leadership ally to always force digging deep. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I like that. That's fun. I really like that. Nice. That's really fun. God, I love this game. It's so good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's really clever. Juggernaut sounds fun. Let's do it. Alrighty. I like Juggernaut. Do we have a favorite villain from the new box yet? Or are we still trying to feel that out? I really enjoyed Dark Beast. Now, I've only played Unis and Dark Beast, so I don't feel like I have the right to say anything quite yet, but I'm curious what you all think. All right, so Juggernaut. Oh yeah, I have the full art version of Juggernaut. I forgot about that. Also, I sent out an email. I got a couple of responses, but if you have won, if you won the giveaway, I haven't had time, or honestly, it just kind of slipped through the cracks. But I emailed you all yesterday. 4 Horsemen and the final fight. Actually, I really liked all the fight. That's good. That's good. I haven't played the new villains yet. Just started with the new heroes. I do like them both at once, so I can get used to each new character separately. I don't like to do the. I got here. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. We have to get Hope Summers. Oh yeah, Hope Summers is hanging out. Is there a tie between Magic and Hope Summers? at all in the comics. I just ordered a bunch of promo arts on eBay. Sick. I overpaid for sure, but yeah, FFG, just let us buy them, please. I do think that Next Evolution was the last time that they said that they were doing the randomized packs, which is pretty nice. I assume that they'll go back to the original where you just get the cards. So I can already tell my favorite won't be Four Horsemen. It's the last time they do random. Yeah. Throw out a mod set. Someone let me know a mod set to play. And we're gonna grab mutant protectors and stuff. I'm gonna grab established perimeter because that's very decent. And mutant protectors. I'm excited because I had to get mine on eBay as well. Yeah. It's yeah. I think yeah. Yeah. When an enemy attacks you, put an X-Men ally into play from your hand. Oh, it's from your hand. It's from your hand. But it does count the top of your deck. Marauders. All right, sweet. Zero tolerance. What are the Marauders? We'll go Marauders. Let's grab the last copy of Mutant Protectors. There we go. Sinister Six from Spider. Ooh. Or just Sentinels. I kind of like... let's go Sinister Six. Let's go... I like Sinister Six. I feel like I haven't played them in a while. Talking about Iron Spider Sinister Six or just Sinister Six? I think it's Iron Spider, right? Or Sinister Assault. I think this comes from... This is Iron Spider Sinister Six, yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun. Yeah. So I think I also kind of want to lean into a perfect defense build. Where does my damage come from? Okay. I'm trying to like formulate how this looks in my head. Let's grab the X-Men allies because we're gonna need those. So that's gonna be Nightcrawler, Armor, best thing ever was the fix on teamwork. I love the fix on teamwork. I've been playing more Reavers and Nasty Boys now that teamwork isn't so terrible. 100%. Oh my gosh, yes. Forgot what they called her in her hero pack. Oh yeah. Grab X. Just grabbing X-Men. Go triage. X. Let's grab Utopia. Let's not forget Utopia this time. Teamwork fix. Sorry, Super Out Loop. No, you're totally fine. The Teamwork fix came out with this box. Basically, instead of all of the minions activating, it effectively gives them quick strike for the new minion. So if you have two like Reavers out that both have teamwork, or you have one Reaver out, a new one comes out with the teamwork. That new one, it's either the new one or the old one. I think it's the new one activates. It could attack or scheme based on whatever you're in, but the old one doesn't. And so it just kind of fixed the whole chain of like, now we have 37 attacks. And it's just like, okay, cool. So teamwork in 4 players was brutal. And so they just kind of fixed that. Hey, we got Blood Gem, Sorcerer Supreme, Legion. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great fix. I'm a huge fan of that fix. Not the deck I wanted. We also want Spiritual Meditation. I was looking for Utopia. That's what I was looking for. Then I mean, like, we can get up to a 4 defense fairly easily with the what is it? Is it her armor? It's not her crown. Yeah, her armor. She gets retaliate 1. And so like we can go like electrostatic armor. Unflappable. Oh, I see how that could suck a multi. Oh yeah, it's brutal. It was 100% brutal. Because it's exponential, right? Like there was a game, I forgot what it was. There's a teamwork set that like shuffles all the teamwork minions back in, and like there was a game where we did first one came out, second one came out, we get 2 activations, a third one came out, now it's 3 activations. That's 5 total activations, and then I think a fourth one came out. I think it was like one of those where you got dealt out a ton of encounter cards, and then at that point you're at 9 activations, and you're just like, okay, like, eh. But now it's just a new one, which is so much better. So much better. Armored vest. Let's look over here for X-Men as well. Karma, Iceman, Rock Slide. Let's grab Rock Slide. Let's grab Polaris. I'm thinking for Mutant Protectors. Those are good ones. Karma could be a decent one. No, she would just die off of Mutant Protectors. Iceman. Sinister Six is already devastating in 4-player. Imagine the old teamwork. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2. We never grabbed Utopia. Someone yell at me more. Yeah, teamwork sucked bad. We always killing every minion on the table for most part of fear of being overrun. 100%, yeah. It was so brutal. Dive Bomb was the 500 kilogram bomb. Helldivers and Marvel Champions. As soon as you saw minions with team, oh yeah. Get that out of my face. Get no more teamwork minions, please. Sounds to me like the old teamwork was a good idea, but had the chance to just end you on the spot and co-op. Yeah, I think like I like the idea of what they were going for, but like just mechanically, it was tough. It was really tough. Any other X-Men? Storm, Longshot. Oh, Colossus. Colossus for Mutant Protectors. Now, okay, so if you play Mutant Protectors, even though it has the defense keyword, you're not considered defending anymore, correct? That's always been the hang up for me with Mutant Protectors. You're not the defender any longer, so you can't trigger like Unflappable, I believe, because you're switching defenders. I don't freaking know anymore, dude. I can't use the basic classes. Thank you so very much. Totally forgot about that. Good call. Thank you. Let's run Hangar Bay. So Hangar Bay is after an ally defends against an attack and is not defeated, exhaust the card and ready that ally. This is going to have some nice synergy with Mutant Protectors. And I think a lot of the times I'm going to be using Mutant Protectors to block minion attacks to get them out very cheap. I believe so. I've never played Protection as much. I'm new to the reaction windows. I know it was a huge, like, hubbub when it came out because it has the defense keyword. So I think it triggers like Flow Like Water. It's like when you play a defense event, you can trigger Flow Like Water, but then you're switching the defender. And so you are not defending even though you played a defense card. It's weird. It's weird. That's all I know. All I know is that it's weird. We got Shield Spell. Right? Shield Spell is the Mystic. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard this card. Prevents... sure, why not? You never get to play Shield Spell. That is 40 cards. I think... We got Electrostatic Armor, Unflappable. We're doing a lot of basic defending. I guess you aren't defending, so Unflappable and stuff doesn't trigger, but it also makes sense thematically as well, yeah. Daily reminder, don't forget to grab Utopia. Thank you. Thank you, Just Ray. I appreciate you. I need that. I need to like put that in my calendar. Just Ray, just shoot me a message every day. Don't forget to grab Utopia, please. Oh my goodness. So I think the other thing that we could look at is running some Desperate Defense. Flow up to 43 cards. Desperate Defense. Once Juggernaut hits really hard though. I don't know actually how frequently we're not going to be able to take damage. So like the Perfect Defense stuff may not work with Juggernaut. So do we take out Unflappable? I think we take out Unflappable because I think we're taking damage and we run Angel's Airy instead. Right? Because we're going to be taking damage, but we're going to be defending a lot. And so after you defend against an attack, place a fatigue counter here, and then as an alter ego action, we can remove fatigue counters. And the idea is to use like X, and then she has a couple of cards in her deck to confuse Juggernaut to get rid of Overkill. Once we flip that helmet. So I'm happy with that. And we just don't run the Armored Vest, but I think we're down to 19 now. Or 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, we're at 25. One does not simply take damage from Juggernaut. I've been a fan of Subdue more lately. Can use it. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Subdue, where you just -3 attack. Really, yeah. I feel like recently I've unlocked a huge potential in the game to changing my mindset while playing. Oh, yeah? How so? At 9 a.m. Don't forget Utopia every day. Reminding him like the movie Airplane. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're counting on you. So the idea of this deck, right, especially with the minions that are in there, is we are defending Juggernaut's attack. We basic defend Juggernaut's attack. We're taking some damage, but Angel's Airy will heal us up. We'll use Mutant Protectors when we can to pop in an ally to block a minion attack. With the minion attacks, ideally, they will survive. Hangar Bay will ready them up. Utopia will ready us up. We'll be already going into the next stage. That's the idea. Honestly, Jocasta makes a lot of sense here, so we can grab Mutant Protectors. Let's do that, actually. Let's grab Jocasta. I think that's the last little piece to this puzzle. Because she can grab a defense event, which can be Mutant Protectors. So we're not reliant on drawing Mutant Protectors and Mutant Protectors and a ally in our hand. Now we will have 7 cards effectively with Sorcerer Supreme, so we should be fine, but I hit the point where I stopped looking at trying to just damage and playing down lots of cards like Utopia and other supports, realizing how strong they are. Yeah. Champions is a game of understanding and hitting the tempo at the right time. And different villains have different tempo triggers, right? Juggernaut, you have to withstand. And that's gonna be one of the main talking points in the Claw video where I did Rhino. I meant to do Claw and then Life. But one of the things that is going to be a main kind of theme in the Claw villain breakdown is don't push damage. Don't push damage. You have too many threats to worry about, especially when you're playing expert. 2 side schemes and a minion. There are many games where I'm not touching Claw until turn 4. Good morning, Luther. How's it going? How you doing? I'm excited for next Tuesday. That's when you're going to find out that allies are broken to a point that they nerf chump blocking more and more with every expansion. Yeah. If you keep from 4 damage, now it's 13 damage. And yeah, 100%. And then, like so many villains, I want to kill that final stage as quickly as possible, right? And you can set it up with a lot of heroes where like 90% of the game is played on the first stage of the villain. But then there's Star-Lord. That's fair. I'm going to go play with a friend. See you guys later. Awesome. Have so much fun. See ya. But yeah, the sitting there, especially with like Mutagen Formula, Venom Goblin, things that have nasty, nasty implications when you flip to stage 3 or stage 2, dealing out encounter cards or whatever. Just hold damage. Hold damage. Set them up so that you can not have to deal with it. Oh, sick. You're playing Millennium Blades? Nice. Have fun. I usually don't hardly do any damage for the first few turns as you set up. Yeah, then you go ham, which is why I struggle with the villains that don't give you any breathing room. Yeah. See ya. Have a good one. Alrighty. So attach Juggernaut's helmet to Juggernaut. Put Hope Summers into play under the first player's control. Juggernaut's helmet here. He gains Stalwart in his attack scheme Overkill. We can spend 3 resources of the same type to remove each momentum counter here and flip the card. Juggernaut starts in stage 2 with 21 health. I start with 10. When revealed, place 1 momentum counter here. If Juggernaut Exposed is in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status card. And he's a 1/3. But he gets +1 attack for each momentum counter. So he's a 1/4. Gross. Millennium Blades looks like one of those I want to run if I start playing multiplayer board games for sure. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Angel's Area, Exorcism, Mutant Protectors. That's 3. Mutant Protectors, that's 4. Stepping Disc is 5. And Jocasta is 6. Honestly, I'm thinking about just keeping these. I'm not going to play them, but I'm thinking about using that to flip the helmet. And then we have Exorcism to confuse. Now we're losing a little bit of efficiency with that, but that's going to keep his helmet unflipped for a long time. Who do you hope to fight Tuesday, good sir? Some of the new villains? Others? I am down for whatever. I'm going to be I'm visiting Luther's store on Tuesday. We're going to be playing some champions there. I'm going to be bringing like a super supportive Cable build. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Juggernaut is fun. I don't even care about the complaints that it's just flipping the helmet. Yeah, I think Juggernaut's a ton of fun. I want to play Angel's Airy. Let's go ahead and mulligan Jocasta. Okay, I was hoping for a double, but here we are. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we are going to flip up. We're not going to use the Interrupt. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. Cool. So let's use Mutant Protectors, and Stepping Disc to flip the helmet. So remove each momentum counter. So now Juggernaut is going to take an additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource. And after he schemes, we have to place a momentum counter there. Let's go ahead and use we're just going to go ahead and oh, wait, no. It doesn't work like that. Ugh. We don't just get the confused. It has to be a wild or a mental resource. Okay, well, that changes some stuff. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use a basic attack to knock out the tough. We're going to use Armor to play Stepping Disc So ready our hero, choose a magic card in our discard pile not named Stepping Disc. We're actually going to use Exorcism to play it then. And we're going to put Exorcism on the top of our deck. Okay. We have Angel's Airy, so we could play Exorcism right now and just hope that we top deck into a mental. Don't love it. Hope is going to hit Juggernaut for 2. 1, 2. Magic is going to hit Juggernaut for 2. 1, 2. Cable at the table, baby. My man. Let's go. Yes. I'm so pumped. I really love Cable. People sleep on him so much, especially in solo with a lot of player size games being 2 threat. Yeah. Yeah. Use Exorcism as a resource so you can get it back with Stepping Disc and draw it next turn. I like the way you think, No Feed. I should read the I should read the chat more frequently. You can't play Exorcism now. You already used. Oh yeah, you're right. Where's my? Thank you. Okay, yeah. There's my reminder. I actually don't think I played the top card in my deck. I think Stepping Disc was in my. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna hang on to Angel's Airy. And we're going to stand up. Definitely going to need that by the same token magic token. Oh, did they put one out? I didn't see it. I'm just using my Lord of the Rings and Arkham like reminder tokens. All right, so we got Exorcism, Angel's Airy, Legion, Polaris. Hey, R. Scott, thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. 2 months. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's exciting. Professor X, top card of the deck, is a genius. That's less than desirable. Nah, not yet. Just talking about me personally. I'm patiently waiting for buy the same tokens and Tesseract to drop all the AOA stuff. How is top deck Mutant Protectors working? I drew into 2 Mutant Protectors to start the game, so not well. This is my second turn, so not well at all. But now we have Exorcism that we can play. We have an X. We have a lot of ways to confuse at this point. So let's go 1. Juggernaut's going to hit us for 3. We'll take it. 3, 4, 5. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our encounter card is Captive Hope. Hope Saunders cannot ready. And it has an acceleration icon. My Mutant Protectors were all bunched together as well. It must be glue or something. Yeah, they haven't been used in forever, and so they start to congeal together. Trying to figure out. Okay, so I want to play. If I play Professor, or if I play Exorcism, I can get Angel's Airy on the table, but then I don't have like an answer. I think Professor X is probably the best play, but then I'm floating a card again, mainly because we can't use resource. We don't have Limbo. So I think regardless, that's what we do is we go Polaris, Legion, Exorcism, hang on to Airy to play X. That's going to confuse Juggernaut. Now we're not flipping down, but that does protect us against. I don't know all the names of the cards yet, but that does protect us against their version of, or the standard 3 version of Advance. We use X to go ahead and thwart here, take down Captive Hope. So we're going to protect his helmet flip. Also, he should have taken an extra damage from Hope last turn, but we'll hit him for 2. And we're going to hang on to the Airy. Stand up. Dark Designs. Yes, thank you. Yes. So are we planning to put X in front of the Unstoppable Juggernaut? No wonder he died in AoE. We'll see, but there's a very decent chance, yes. Actually, I would say almost impossibly. Actually, we have Shield Spell. So now we're gonna toss him in front of there. Juggernaut's gonna swing at us. X is going to go and try and stop Juggernaut. And look at that. He survives. Well, I mean, X doesn't, but it worked. Our encounter card is going to be a Dark Child. We can flip to Alter Ego. We can choose to exhaust or deal 1 damage to each character you control to discard the obligation. We're going to flip to Alter Ego. And I think we're going to deal a damage. Honestly, I'm okay with the damage at this point. Hope's not really taking a lot of damage, but yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, let's heal for 3. Oh, our Sky 5 gifted subs. You're amazing. Thank you. Ah, thank you so very much. So congratulations to all those who got a gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so very much. Ah, today's a good day. Today's a fantastic day. Nice. Awesome. Why do you have both versions of spiritual meditation? Because I'm lazy and I grab the first one that I find. Thank you so very much. Yeah, this is amazing. That's awesome. Okay, let's play our first copy of spiritual meditation. Shield spell, draw into a strength. Toss shield spell. Use spiritual meditation to draw into a Nightcrawler and a Soul Strike. We're going to toss Nightcrawler. We're going to play our last copy of Spiritual Meditation. Sorcerer Supreme, there we go. And establish Perimeter. Okay, so we've got Sorcerer Supreme, Soul Strike, and Angel's Airy there. We do have to discard a card. Or we're going to be able to put a card on top of our deck, which is going to be Soul Strike. I shouldn't laugh, but it's like, oh my god, here comes the demons. What do we do? You know, in the wheelchair. Let's go stop him. Hear me out. Get Jugs down to 1 HP, then take off his helmet and let X take him out. I believe in you. That was one of the challenges for the Next Evolution, like organized play things, was to have Professor X take out Juggernaut. Hear me out. Nelson, I never asked, do you enjoy heroes that are more on the difficult side or more fun to play and a little less challenging? Just curious. I don't necessarily. I think I enjoy more difficult heroes. I think I probably enjoy more difficult heroes. You're in the wheelchair gets gets hit first, yeah. I think I enjoy characters that have a lot of sequencing and a lot of decision choices. Why am I exhausted? I shouldn't be exhausted, right? Yeah. I'm gonna heal. Which I think is associated with and correlated with difficulty. So, alrighty. We're gonna flip up. We're gonna interrupt to put Soul Strike on the top of our deck. I'm gonna use Genius to play Sorcerer Supreme. We're going to use Establish Perimeter to play Soul Strike and deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top card is a Lightning, so it does not trigger. We'll use a String to play Angel's Airy. And we're starting to. Nelson doesn't like OP heroes. I don't necessarily like OP here. I think it's more that I don't enjoy OP heroes that have a very direct playstyle, right? Like Strange I think is boring. I don't enjoy playing Strange because of. Oh wait, I'm going to thwart one here. Because of. Wait, no, I was already exhausted. Just kidding. I healed. I don't think I like Strange because you just play Invocation deck, right? There are, like, Captain Marvel is an incredibly powerful hero, and I really enjoy Captain Marvel because she's very supportive. She's very, like, she plays differently. I love Groot. I really do like Groot. Strange play style is win. That's fair. Magic Crown 2, 4, 5. Sorcerer Supreme is 6. Top card of the deck is a Magic Barrier. Okay. We're going to go 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to play Magic Barrier from the top of our deck. So when a enemy initiates an attack, prevent 3 damage from the attack. And then if it's a Lightning or a Wild, it is not. But we're going to prevent 3 damage from the Attack 3. Deal 1 indirect damage to each player. Exhaust each character damage this way. It's going to be... I'm going to take magic. We'll exhaust magic. But we don't take any damage from the attack. Encounter card is Iron Spider, Guard, Patrol, Retaliate 1, and Toughness. Ugh. And Overkill. Gru would be very fun if the word Force wasn't there. I totally agree. Spider-Ham is better than Strange. I agree with that. I love with how much fun he is to play. He gets broken, but he's not formulaic like Strange. I agree. Angel's Airy after you defend. Oh, yeah, it is. For some reason, I thought it was a basic defend. Thank you. Thank you, Leroy. Gross. Gross. Alrighty. We'll play Soul Sword. We got Limbo. There it is. Okay, so I think Utopia is more important than Hangar Bay here. So let's go Magic Barrier, Soul Strike to play Utopia. And I think Magic's Crown is really good. Triage can take a hit. We're going to go Triage because then it readies Magic. Yeah. So let's go Magic's Crown and Hangar Bay to play Triage. We're going to heal 2 damage from Magic. Utopia is going to trigger, and we're going to ready Magic. Magic is going to attack for 3 Pierce here. Retaliate 1. Hope is going to attack for 3. Which will take out Iron Spider. No Retaliate. Force kills the character's usefulness. Yeah. Nelson's brilliant strategy. Gross. Gross. Yeah. Hey, Nelson. What cards in AOA do you think are going to have a dramatic impact on pre-AOA heroes? Sidekick is going to be a huge one. Sidekick is a... My sleeve is messed up. Sidekick is probably the biggest one. Sidekick is probably the biggest one. I also really like Blood Rage. The one where... that sleeve is messed up too. Now I'm out of sleeves. Sidekick. Yeah, I think Sidekick is the one there. Blood Rage is a good one. Gold Balls, I think, has a lot of impact for your Digging Deep decks. Do you stream the Star Wars card game too? The Unlimited? The goal is yes. I started that league, and then coming back to streaming, just kind of came back right at the same time. But yes, I do plan on doing that. Triage is going to thwart 1 here. Alrighty, let's stand up. Limbo, 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 limbo. We got Mystical Armor. There we go. Now we're talking. Rock Slide. Give me a Mutant Protectors. Blood Gem. Stepping Disc. Exorcism. Mutant Protectors. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Heck yeah. All right, we're going to add 1 here. We're going to... Juggernaut's going to initiate an attack. We're going to play Mutant Protectors. When an enemy attacks, put an X-Men ally into play from your hand. Exhaust it and declare it as the defender for this attack. Rock Slide comes in. We're going to exhaust and defend against the attack of 3. Plus 2 is 6. Or 5, sorry. And then we have Retaliate 1 for 1 there. Nelson flexing on us by casually tossing the dragon shields to the wayside. Well, yeah, they're... I don't know if you can see it. It's like they're like ripped here and crimped. Like to the point where it's like, if I knew it was there, I would know what card it is. Star Wars Unlimited took off in your area? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the Sidekick with Honey Badger is good. Yeah. Star Wars Unlimited is doing really, really interesting stuff. Like they're yeah. I'm a big fan of Unlimited. My local store now sells singles of Star Wars Unlimited. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Nice. Our encounter card is going to be an Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust our identity. Evil Alliance. Nemesis in play. Put 3 counters on Pursued by the Past. Ah! The plan is to stream more Unlimited in the future, yeah. Is there a Discord server for Star Wars League you started? It's in the Marvel Champions Discord. Do you play in person? No, it's only like 6 people, and they're all content creators. And so I did the first video. Basically, it's a progression league, or some people call it like a starter deck league, where you start with the starter decks and you're adding 3 packs per week. And so I'm hoping to do another video on kind of where the deck is at this point, but there's not a Discord server for it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use our ability to play Armored Vest, giving us that +1 defense. Electrostatic armor on the top of the deck. Let's use Exorcism, or play Exorcism, I should say. Let's use Exorcism to play Stepping Disc. Ready our hero. Choose a magic card in our discard pile not named Stepping Disc, and put it on top, which is going to be Magic Barrier. We're at 7 health. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I need to build a little bit more. We're going to use Exorcism to play Limbo. We're going to use Stepping Disc to play the armor. And then we're good there. And we're not ready. We're going to thwart for 1. Triage will thwart for 1. My brother and his son have loved Star Wars Unlimited. Nice. I hate split sleeves. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah. Maybe I'll ask in the Star Wars chat for Teach Online. Yeah, and then also Force Table is, I think, a really good resource. You play against an AI, but it helps with the rules and everything. I hate the mash shuffling gets crunchy and you can feel a sleeping. Bro, can you just sit there for a second? A single tear rolls down your cheek. Stand up. There's all of our cards. Colossus is really good. Colossus is really, really solid. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying Star Wars Unlimited. When I was out in Colorado house sitting for some friends. I actually found a local store and showed up to their Star Wars night, which was a lot of fun. I think he's trying to get his youngest to play as 2, but I think Unlimited is strictly 2-player. It's not. You can do 3 and 4. He's more of a fan of co-ops. There is a mode to play 3 or 4, which is probably one of my favorite ways to play. We got 4, 5, 6. Top card of the deck is a Strength. We do have a Colossus Mutant Protector. We're going to Limbo Strength with Mutant Protectors. And we're off to the races. Or, yeah, that works. Cool. So we're going to add 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to play Mutant Protectors to play Colossus. We're going to exhaust, and unless he has Piercing, we're just not going to do 3. Put this minion into play, engage with you. Ah, gross. That would have been a much better Mutant Protector play. Oh, the camera died. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 sec. I'll be right back. So that hasn't happened in a long time. um, so basically the camera overheats, and I have a fan that is on the camera that I turn off on vacation. I just never turned it back on. Yay, we're back. I'm kind of surprised it overheated that quickly, though. Usually, I guess we're at 2 hours. That makes sense. I don't know. Weird. Anyways, if it goes off again. Uh-oh. Anyways, we're back. I don't quite know when it went out, but what we did is Juggernaut attacked. We used Mutant Protectors to drop Colossus into play. The toughness got knocked off. Spot is now here. Top card of the deck is now a Jocasta. I do wish that we had I do wish that we had just defended and the Colossus could have blocked, but it was fine. Sounds like a cannon. It's a Sony. And like I have it turned off where it doesn't need, or like it I don't know. Yeah. It's a setting you can turn off. It's like don't overheat. And so now that it did overheat, it makes me slightly nervous, but it's fine. Spot's gonna hit us for 1. I'll just take that. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Flatten. Choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place 1 momentum counter on him. We got 3. We'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Building Momentum. After you defend against an attack from Juggernaut, remove 1 threat from this scheme. Comes in with 3. Camera went to film the match in Limbo. Yes, yes. Nice. Alrighty. When defeated, if Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him back into the encounter deck. Alrighty. Let us scry. You know what? Actually, now we're gonna use Strength to play Jocasta, which is gonna be our once per phase, and then we're gonna use Jocasta to grab a Mutant Protector. There we go. Oh, she's not X-Men. First, we're gonna have Rock Slide, punch for 3 on Spot. Then we're gonna do it. I still think Juggernaut is one of the more thematic villains. Can't speak for AOA yet. He feels like a brawl, right? Defeated without excess damage. Top card of our deck is now a Genius. That's fine. Let's scry. So we're going to look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Establish Perimeter, Polaris. Let's go ahead and put Polaris on the top of our deck. I'm going to discard. I'm going to, I guess, discard Genius and draw Establish Perimeter. Magic is going to punch Spot. We only have 3 health. That's actually less than I want. Soul Strike will play Establish Perimeter. It's going to come out with 2. Then Energy will play Electrostatic Armor. Hey, thank you for the subscription. You've been subscribed for 2 months. I appreciate you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Nice. We're going to go ahead and Jocasta Thwart and take out Establish Perimeter. It's going to give us a tough status card. No, we're not doing that yet. I'm going to thwart 2 here, and then Hope is going to take out building momentum. I don't like building momentum. Okay. Stand up. I really want my Hanger Bay. Got Soul Strike, Polaris, Magic Barrier. I do like Magic Barrier. Shield Spell, Spiritual Meditation, Exorcism, Spiritual Meditation. What's Limbo, Spiritual Meditation, and Magic Barrier? I'll shuffle that because I saw that. So it's pretty clearly likely that we're going to get either F4 or Defender's Wave next. Here's the question. I know someone another Spider Wave, but what heroes or villains would you want in another Spider Wave? I want Doc Ock. I want Doc Ock as a hero, or as a villain. Alright, so we're good there. And add one here. Juggernaut's going to attack for 3. I'm not going to switch magic. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have Colossus jump in front. We could play Mutant Protectors and get Polaris out there. But I kind of want Colossus to be cycling as much as possible. So Juggernaut's going to attack for 3, 4. Discard the top 7 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Colossus bites the dust. Doc Ock on his own. Who's my hero? Ooh. I want the Supreme Spider-Man. I think he would be a lot of fun. Really hoping we get to see more X-Force allies in this cycle. I feel like it's so close to feeling like a complete tribe. Yeah. Kingpin would be awesome. Yeah. They could put him with Defenders. Yeah. Spider-Man 2099 would be great. Spider-Man Noir would be really cool, I think. I think that'd be a really fun one. Black Cat. Black Cat would be cool. Eddie Brock Venom. That would be fun as well. There's so much Spider-Man. There's so many Spider-Man that could work. Our encounter card is Grand Larceny. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme while a criminal is in play. It comes in with 4. We're starting to get a little concerned on threat. Oh, but we have Exorcism. So perfect. Okay, let's Limbo to swap Spiritual Meditation with Exorcism. And we're going to use Magic Barrier to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from Grand Larceny. Carnage. Carnage would be cool. Silk. I don't know too much about Silk. But like from her ability as like an ally, I think that they could have some pretty interesting mechanics that kind of follow that same idea. Carnage. Carnage seems like a slam dunk. I'd be here for a Carnage pack, yeah. That'd be really fun. Yeah. Top card of the deck is now Mutant Protectors. Spiritual Meditation will draw Mutant Protectors, and a Spiritual Meditation will drop the Mutant Protectors. Top card of the deck is a Magic Barrier. Spiritual Meditation. I've drawn the Spiritual Meditations all at the same time. And we're going to discard Magic Barrier. The top card of the deck is now Exorcism. Spiritual Meditation one more time. Exorcism and a Triage. I like Triage here, actually, a lot. Which probably means we're not playing Polaris. If we play Triage. We're not going to play Soul Strike. Top card of the deck is a Mutant Protectors. Should be a prep hero like Nebula or Black Widow, where she's like kind of like can she see into the future? Is that kind of the idea, or is she just like a spy type thing? I said this before, but the end of Champions on the final page of the campaign should be a DC Champions being teased. My wallet would start crying. Yeah. All right. Juggernaut's at 9. I think I need to go ahead and We'll attack Juggernaut here for 2. 1, 2. We're going to use a shield spell to play a Stepping Disc. So ready our hero. Grab a magic card and put it on top of our deck, which is going to be, you guess it, Colossus. Now we have a wild, so we get a +1 attack and a +1, or a +1 thwart, I should say. So Hope is going to thwart 2 here. Magic is going to thwart 2 here. We're going to use Exorcism and Polaris to play Triage. Utopia is going to ready, and then this response is going to heal 2 from me. We're going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of Established Perimeter, which is going to give us a tough status card. I feel like I'm toying with him now, and we're going to deal 1 damage here. What's up, Nelson? I've never cut a live stream. Well, welcome. There's 15 inches of snow outside. Oh, geez. I'm running Bishop through AOA content. That's a pretty nice snow day. Awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, I'm so happy that you're able to catch the live. I'm happy you're here. She has a really strong spider sense. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Maybe Silk plays with the top card of the encounter deck face up or something. That'd be wild. That would be really cool. Still waiting patiently for the Goofy hero cycle. Squirrel Girl, Gwenpool, Howard the Duck. Great Lake Avengers. I could see it. I could see it. That could be kind of fun. We're not going to use Jocasta. We're just going to hang on to that Mutant Protectors. We're going to stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm going to draw into Colossus, Mutant Protectors, Hangar Bay. There it is. X, Stepping Disc, 2, 4, 5, 6. There's the crown. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. We'll swap Stepping Disc with Mutant Protectors using Limbo. And we'll add 1. Juggernaut is going to attack. We're going to use Mutant Protectors to play Colossus. And he's exhausted defending the attack. Shoot, I can't do that. I guess we'll discard Triage. I keep forgetting that Jocasta is not a X-Men character. Oh, Hope Summers doesn't count towards my limit, though. Ah, never mind. We're good. We're good. After this activation, place 1 counter there. Alrighty, so he attacks. This is going to be the 4th counter. So we're going to remove that. We're going to place Belasco. After Belasco activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If Ruler of Limbo is in play, attach the cards face down. Also, Gwenpool could theoretically add more pool aspects. Yeah. They release Gwenpool without more pool cards, we riot. I would assume if they are going that route, they would. I don't know if they... I thought I had heard someone say that they had come out and said that they're really not doing more pool, but maybe I've not verified that at all. So... Okay, so... We got Ruler of Limbo. When revealed, the Ileana Rasputin player finds Limbo and attaches it face down here. When the scheme is defeated, put Limbo into play under its player's control. Limbo goes there. It comes in with 3. And Belasco is now activating against us. Our top card is Nightcrawler, but we've already used our ability here. After he activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If Ruler of Limbo is in play, attach those cards to it face down. Okay. So we are going to... We're getting attacked here. We're going to use Professor X to play Mutant Protectors. No, that's not how that works. Because we've already used this, this is not considered to be in our hand. So never mind. We cannot do that. It's not considered to be in your hand. You can play it as if it was in your hand once per phase. So same thing as Gandalf. So we actually can't use Mutant Protectors on Nightcrawler because we've already played Colossus from the top of our deck. I guess we play Mutant Protectors from the top of our deck. So we'll keep that. Belasco is just going to attack. We'll toss Triage in front of it. So it's going to be 1, 2, take an indirect damage. We'll throw that on Colossus. It's going to be enough to take Triage out. And then we're discarding the top 3 cards of our deck, which attaches it to Ruler of Limbo. We get an encounter card. This is a tough encounter phase. It's kind of a wasted opportunity if we have 0 more pool aspect cards. But I wouldn't. But I think most wouldn't mind. Yeah, I finished running Magic through AOA over the weekend. Interested to see her played with some aspect cards because I was running her with basically just basic, an aspect spell, usually the Justice one, or one in pool with healing factor and stick-to-itiveness. Nice. Yeah, she works really well in basic. The Magic cards that we have, I'm sorry, the Mystic cards that we have are really good. That might be the current plan. I imagine Gwenpool wouldn't be for several more cycles at least, so maybe plans will change. Thoughts on new Standard 3? I love Standard 3. This is the most brutal it gets, but I really like Standard 3. I feel like it's going to lead to just more consistency, and I'm here for it. Soul Strike. Alrighty, 2 cards. Actually, it was 1 more because of the Amplified, but Hobgoblin. When Hobgoblin would attack you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take equal to Hobgoblin's attack. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded that way. And Breakthrough. Take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or discard the highest cost upgrade or support you control. Should be Utopia or Sorcerer Supreme. We'll take the damage to the tough. Okay. I don't love it. We do have a lot of Stepping Disc. All right. Let's use let's go ahead and attack for 2 on yeah, let's attack for 2 here on Hobgoblin. We'll attack 2 on Belasco. We're going to use Professor X and actually, no, we have 5 health. We could use Blood Gem. Let's use Magic's Crown to play Soul Strike to take out Belasco. Let's go Blood Gem. We'll take 2 damage. 1, 2. Stepping Disc to play Professor X. We will stun Hobgoblin. Utopia will ready Magic. It's wild to me there's no Squirrel Girl hero. She has 60 issues run. Really? I didn't realize that. Wait, where's she on Disney Plus? Animated stuff. Gotcha. That's impressive. She feels like, at that point, she feels like the hero that should be more known than she really is. You're going to try Standard 3 for the first time now. Does it make the game less swingy? It does. It does. Yeah. You know when you're about to face down your nemesis. You can feel the nemesis coming instead of shadows being a game ender. Yeah, 100%. Yes. Yeah. X is going to thwart 3 off of Limbo, which will put Limbo into play. I really wanted to play Hanger Bay. I guess we'll Limbo Shield Spell with Hanger Bay. Hope will deal 2 damage to Hobgoblin. Okay, I feel like that was, does standard 3 have an advance? Kind of. So the way that it works is, actually I just pulled it. Right, yeah. So Dark Designs. So place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. The reason that I say kind of is because if you place the 4th counter, you pull out your Nemesis, but then you remove all the counters. So you kind of have advance, but if you have 3 counters on pursuit by the past in a solo game, then there is no advance in the deck. Now you're gonna get hit with your Nemesis, and so there is that. But this has become a war of attrition. I'm here for it. Yeah. All my reading time has been taken up by manga. I need to get back into comics. I need to get into comics. We're gonna hang out with Jocasta. We have Magic. We're actually gonna have Hope attack Juggernaut 1, 2, 3, and Magic gonna attack Hobgoblin. We'll stand up. Damage there. Okay. I feel like we're pretty much there. I'm gonna toss Shield Spell, yeah, because we have X. Hanger Bay. I want to get Hanger Bay onto the table. Spiritual Meditation, Magic Barrier, Energy, Exorcism, 2, 4, 6. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. Might as well. We're gonna hang on to Limbo. I don't think we need a Limbo right now, and so we're gonna just hang on to it and be a little bit more reactive. Hey, Nines, how's it going? It's going really well. No Feet, you got to run. It was fun. Nice to stop by for a while. It's great having you. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. See you later. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, I'll be playing some more. Sick. Alrighty. So we are going to, actually, you know what? We will Limbo Magic Barrier, because I know I want to have a +1 attack, which I get from the sword to take out Hobgoblin. And Magic Barrier then protects me against another activation. I guess I want to toss Colossus in front of the second activation, but we also have Magic Barrier now. Alright, we got 1 threat there. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to push the wheelchair in front of it. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. There goes X. Hobgoblin stunned. Then we've got Witchfire. Quick Strike. After Witchfire attacks and defeats an ally, place 1 threat on Ruler of Limbo. Otherwise, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so at this point, we will go ahead and use our ability, play Magic Barrier. We will... Oh, sick. We flip into a Lightning. So this says prevent 3 damage from the attack, so we take no damage. Angel's Airy goes up. Prevent 3 damage from the attack. If the top card of your deck has a Lightning resource, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. So 3 damage. Electrostatic Armor will do the 4th damage. Ah! Fellas, is that Star Wars Unlimited game any good? 100%. Yes, I've played a lot of Star Wars Unlimited now. It's very good. Been reading Claremont's X-Men run, 70s and 90s. I'm in the Brood saga right now. Weird how many of my least favorite characters from the films animated are your favorite characters in the comic. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Is it just like a personality thing? I'm for sure playing a few games of Marvel Champions today, cleaning the table of paint supplies and miniatures, catching up because I really like the AOA content I've seen and I want it. Nice. Nice. What have you been painting? That was really satisfying. That was a really satisfying just like sequence of events. The quick strike coming out and then running and just I quick stroke it right back. Nice. Alrighty. It is our turn. Yes, it's our turn because that was there. Okay. We are going to get Hanger Bay on the table. I don't care what else we do. Let's use Exorcism to play Hanger Bay because that's the engine. That's what we want to be doing. Okay. Triage is lightning. That's not what we want. So we were going to want to go Spiritual Meditation. Draw Triage and Soul Strike. Top card of the deck is a Scrying. We have not used this yet. We have to discard a card, which will be Magic Barrier. Let's go ahead and use our ability to play Scrying. So we'll draw 1, 2, 3. We get to draw 1, put 1 on the top of our deck, and discard 1. We're going to discard Mutant Protectors. We're going to put Rock Slide on the top of our deck and take Spiritual Meditation. At this point, we now have 3 attacks. So we're going to use Magic to take out Hobgoblin, because we have the physical resource here. Hope. Actually going to... How can we kill Colossus? If we flip Juggernaut right now, his helmet comes back and he gains Stalwart. So we might as well flip down. It's all personal. If you start reading, Nelson, you have to find which ones you like. I personally can't read anything before 1980s. While there's a door of those, it's all personal preference. Yeah, pretty much love all the heroes that everyone else likes the counterpart. I love Superman, while others love Batman. Cyclops, others love Wolverine. Same with Cap and Iron Man. Yeah, pretty much finished all the villains in Lord of the Rings Journey. Oh, sick, nice painting. And I have heroes to do next. Wish I was faster, but I'm also a dollar store professional. Nice. Nice. Okay. We can flip. Okay. Let's play with this a little bit. Let's go Spiritual Meditation to draw Rock Slide and Genius. We'll toss Rock Slide. Top card of our deck is going to be Exorcism. That's actually perfect. It's not perfect because we've already played it. Okay, so we can toss... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to knock Juggernaut, be able to flip Juggernaut, and then confuse Juggernaut again. The only way we can confuse Juggernaut is with an Exorcism, and there's no way to draw that right now. So I don't think that it's worth flipping Juggernaut. Now we could flip Juggernaut, and no, we can't Soul Strike him. So I think what we're going to do... We could just take the hits. I mean, we're at 3. We can play Triage to heal. I think that's what we're just going to do. Yeah. I mean, like, we have too much potential on the table that I feel like we lose so much tempo if we don't do anything right now. And so, we'll knock Juggernaut to stage 3 with Hope. When reveal it, searching counter deck and discard pile for Head of Steam and reveal it. Pretty much, Dark Knight returns Sinestro Corp's War into the Black Knight, and the Hush storylines were some of the best reads of DC. Sweet. I enjoy the Marvel stuff a lot more than DC, and maybe that's not fair. I just maybe haven't given Marvel, or I haven't given it as much of a, or DC as much of a shake. Juggernaut gains Retaliate X, where X is the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut. When revealed, attach Head of Steam and place 1 momentum counter on him. The Juggernaut exposed into play, flip it. That's where it was. I was like, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Head of Steam and reveal it. Juggernaut is exposed in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status card. So he flips, he gains Overkill, Confuse goes away. He gains Retaliate 1. Hey, that's how we can kill Colossus. He now has Retaliate 1. And he has like 20 billion health, 25 health. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to pump this health up to 25. Alright. We're at 3. The Retaliate's annoying. Let's go ahead and hit Juggernaut for 2. 1-2 with Colossus. That's going to knock Colossus out due to the Retaliate. But then we're going to use Genius and Soul Strike to flip Juggernaut's helmet. After Juggernaut attacks, you spend 1 resource for each damage dealt by the attack. Discard this card. Alright, so we're going to flip the helmet and remove this. We're then going to use... That'd be crazy, right? It'd be crazy to use Blood Gem. Let's do it. Sounds awesome. So Blood Gem, we'll take 2. We'll play Stepping Disc. So we'll ready, and we'll put Colossus on the top of our deck. Okay, we're going to use an energy. Oh, wait, actually, first, we're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to use energy to play Triage. We're going to heal 2 for magic. 1, 2. We're going to use Utopia to ready, and we're going to attack for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then Triage is going to attack for 1. So, yeah, that was 9 damage. I feel like that was definitely worth it, losing the Confused status card for that. And we'll have Colossus next turn with the Mutant Protectors, Hangar Bay, Utopia, all of the good stuff. So let's stand up. So we got Colossus, Exorcism, Polaris, Spiritual Meditation, Strength, and a Mutant Protectors, 2, 4, 6. It's going to give us an encounter card. Wolverine Origins was fantastic from what I remember. Avengers Dismantled, I also enjoyed liking. And so, like, when you say, like, Wolverine Origins, is that a book? Is that, like, how much content is that? Is it, like, how do you measure comic book length? Because, like, I know, like, there's issues. I guess issues would be it. Like, there's issues, and how many issues is that? Top card of the deck is Magic's Crown. We are going to Limbo Mutant Protectors with Magic Crown. And we're going to go off to the races. I'm going to add 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack for 4. We are going to use our ability to play Mutant Protectors to put Colossus into play, exhausted and defending the attack. He's defending for 4. After this activation results, put 1 pursuit counter here. Knocks the toughness out. We're going to Hangar Bay to ready Colossus now. It's all coming together. Then we've got Drawing Near. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter here for each printed resource icon. And then we've got Siderax Impleer. In expert mode, this card gains Insight 1. Juggernaut is exposed as in play. Flip it and place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Otherwise, place threat on the main scheme equal to his attack. Bummer. Are you asking how to measure a run, just length? So, like, I guess, like, Wolverine Origins, when you say that's a fantastic, is that 1 issue, or is that, like, 10 issues? I'm just kind of curious. It was a graphic novel. I think they were measured in issues. 6 to 8. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. And then, can you go and just read... I guess Wolverine Origins would make sense that you could read just Wolverine's Origins. But, like, if Avengers Disassembled, that doesn't feel like a origin story. Can I just go and read that and understand what's happening? Or do I need, like, prerequisite knowledge to read Avengers Disassembled? I think it'd be issues. People usually just say runs, and when they say runs, is usually a character written by 1 person. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So it's like kind of their vision of the character that's being written about. That makes sense. I see it. Okay. So we're going to discard this card, place a counter here. Top card is now Magic Barrier, which gives us attack, which is nice. You can go Exorcism and Polaris and Blood Gem. I don't want to do Blood Gem right now. But I also need to flip that helmet. Let's try a spiritual meditation. Oh, yeah, because we won't grab magic barrier. We have string. So magic barrier and rock slide. We'll toss magic barrier. Top card is a stepping disc. It's actually really nice. Let's use strength and rock slide to flip this. Move that. We're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. We're going to place stepping disc to ready and put a card on the top of our deck, which is going to be magic barrier. And we're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hope is going to attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 7. We got it. So Exorcism, Magic's Crown, and Blood Gem will take 2 damage. 1, 2. To play Polaris, we'll discard Jocasta. Actually, we'll attack with Jocasta, I guess, for 2. Polaris comes in. We're going to give Magic a tough status card. We're going to Utopia Hope. Hope is going to hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 1. Sick. I'm really enjoying Magic. I like both of these heroes. They're both really fun. I think Magic is a little bit more satisfying to play. Like, there's a lot of sequencing that goes on. I'm really enjoying this protection Mutant Protectors build. Being able to play Mutant Protectors from the top of our deck and giving another option to play from the top of our deck in the villain phase, I think is really strong because you get to use that ability once per phase. And so if we're able to Mutant Protectors Polaris, Mutant Protectors Colossus, whatever, then Hangar Bay, like both of these, I called them out specifically because they can get toughness, then you can Hangar Bay and ready. Now, if you're playing high minions, you defend by exhausting magic, you Mutant Protectors one of these 2 ends, they get to ready for Hangar Bay, and you get to ready from Utopia. So that's cool. So I really like Magic and the sequencing that's happening. I'm gonna need to just like crank out 20 games with her to figure out like I did with Domino. And then since Green Lantern Corp, the end of the Blackest Night, there's only about 48 issues, I think. Sometimes you can read the graphic novel as is, but the book will point you to specific comics. Oh, that's really nice when they do that. Some lead-ups are very long, like years, while others have an issue or 2. Okay. And I assume there's probably online resources where if I don't want to read years worth of runs, I can kind of get the background information of what I need going into whatever I'm looking at reading. That would make sense. Said it better than I did. Blackest Night arc run can be read as is, but Green Lantern Corp and Sinestro Corp graphic novel add to the lead up necessary to understand it. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Kind of like, I feel like a lot of the MCU, you can watch those movies episodically where like you can come in and you can watch Civil War and kind of have an idea of what's going on. But if you have watched the previous movies, you have so much more understanding of the background of what is actually happening. That makes a lot of sense. Sweet. That was a lot of fun. I'm very much enjoying these. I'm gonna end the stream there. It is my wife's birthday, so I feel like I should go hang out with her a little bit. And I'm gonna end the stream here, and we're gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing more Magic, more Bishop, and just hanging out some more. I'm having a lot of fun with these 2 characters. I think what I want to do is I want to play Magic in like a high card draw scenario, like White Tiger, Nick, and just see what happens. I guess Bishop would also work there. I think I want to do both of them. Both of them seem really good in that kind of strategy with like a leadership build. And then I haven't played Justice with either of these characters, so we may see some Justice stuff come out tomorrow. What time are you on tomorrow? 10 a.m. Eastern time. So the same time that we started today, which is about 2 hours and 45 minutes previous to the time it is right now. So the Comic Book Herald has a progression type reading list. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Take care. Happy birthday wishes to the missus. Thank you. Great stream. I enjoyed the gameplay. New heroes are they really are. These are fantastic heroes. I feel like the designers
have really, this is like the golden age of hero design, where every hero recently has just been fire. Been fire. Sitting here in an office makes me jealous of what you do for a living. I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to talk to you all tomorrow where we're playing more champions. Until then, have a good one. Peace.